Hello, little wildflowers. Welcome to part 2 of our visit to Waterworld Kelaniya. In part 1, we went to the aquarium, and in today's video, I will show you the bird park there and also the underwater tunnel. From the moment we stepped inside, the air was alive with color and sound. Birds of every shape, size, and hue flitted, perched, and called to one another. There were macaws, brilliant in their reds and blues, lovebirds, delicate and vivid, and countless others whose names I have never even heard before. Each one carried its own rhythm, its own personality, its own story. The macaws were loud and beautiful. In fact, they would answer so sweetly to any simple question we asked them. I walked down a couple of bird cages, taking everything in delightfully. And then something remarkable happened. A particular bird caught my attention. It was a lovebird. I do not know what drew me to her, for there were so many more in her cage. But before I knew it, I was standing on this other side of her cage. She stayed close as I approached. Even when I got very near, she didn't flinch. She simply remained there, calm and steady, and I could swear there was a look in her eyes that felt like a welcoming smile, a quiet, gentle invitation to pause and share a space. I barely had time to take her beauty in before her partner joined her. Almost immediately, they began to show me their connection, nuzzling, dancing, preening their beautiful feathers as though saying, "Look at us, this is joy." They moved with pride and tenderness, a living display of love and companionship. And in that moment, everything else in the park faded. The flitting, the calls, the rush of visitors. All that mattered was the two of them and the quiet warmth they offered. I found myself lingering with them far longer than I had planned. Even though there were so many other birds to see, I didn't mind. For nearly my entire visit, I stayed with the lovebirds. I didn't wish to move. Their simple, open-hearted interaction touched me deeply. Before leaving, I even went back to wave them goodbye, as if to say thank you for letting me be part of their small and beautiful world. That moment touched me in a way I wasn't expecting. I realized that sometimes the smallest, quietest encounters leave the deepest impressions. So, I decided to capture that feeling on paper. I started by sketching the shapes gently and slowly, allowing my hand to move as if it remembered the way they moved together. I didn't worry about perfection. I just wanted to carry the calm, the joy, and the gentle pride of the lovebirds into the drawing. As I added the details, I thought about their connection, the way they leaned into each other, the way their feathers caught the sunlight, the soft little dance they performed. I tried to capture that energy without forcing it, letting the illustration breathe in its own way. Then came color, warm, soft tones for the feathers, gentle shading to show the light that had played across their tiny bodies. Every stroke was an echo of what I had felt standing near them. That quiet, welcoming smile, the shared pride, and the feeling of being allowed into their world. Drawing these lovebirds wasn't just about recreating what I saw. It was about remembering how it felt to be present, to witness, to pause and notice. Sometimes art is a way to preserve not just images, but feelings, the ones that linger long after the moment has passed. When I finally stepped back from the page, the illustration didn't feel like an exact copy of the birds. It felt more like the memory of them, soft and joyful, ready to be revisited anytime I opened my sketchbook. This is why I love capturing moments through drawing, because it allows me to carry them with me, to reflect on them, and to share them with others, hoping they feel some of the same warmth and wonder. And for me, this drawing will always be a gentle reminder of the lovebirds in the park, the little couple who paused their world to welcome me in, and who showed me how even the smallest creatures can leave the biggest mark on your heart. Eventually, it was time to move on. I didn't get to see all the birds as I would have liked, for time was pressing and we needed to head home. But I left the bird park feeling full, filled with quiet joy, awe, and the gentle reminder that sometimes the smallest encounters leave the largest mark. From there, we moved to the underwater tunnel, a short 2-minute journey beneath the river of color and light. The tunnel was filled with delightful fish of all sorts, some darting quickly, some gliding elegantly, some shimmering with colors that seemed impossible. It felt like stepping into another world, where light danced through the water and life moved in perfect harmony. Even though the tunnel was brief, it was a perfect close to a day filled with wonder, from the lovebirds who shared their affection so openly, to the fish who moved like liquid rainbows. This visit reminded me that beauty can be found anywhere, in movement, in connection, in observation, and in the gentle moments we allow ourselves to notice. And while I may not have explored every cage or every corner of the park, I walked away knowing that sometimes staying with one small, perfect moment can feel more meaningful than seeing everything at once. And so, little wildflowers, we have arrived to the end of today's video. The third and final part of our visit will be uploaded soon. I hope you have a great day ahead, little wildflowers. Till then, take care, friends.